Hey, hello, good afternoon. Today it's nearly 5 p.m. on the 26th of October 2019. It's weekend, it's Saturday today, and it's time for a new vlog. This one will continue with the last vlog I made because it became a bit too big. So we'll see how it will go and until how many minutes I will come this time. Here it goes. I listened to my latest vlog again. I talked about animals being caged. That is sort of a metaphor for society as well. Some are good, some aren't. Like in wartime, things can be normal which aren't normal in time of peace. Soldiers are having trouble to get back in society again after time of war. It doesn't feel right for most of them. It can be tough. But what is one life in comparison with all the reincarnations you will have? One life. To have many great lives in the future. I also talked about democracy, that it isn't always right. I mean, there are good things coming from democracy, of course, but not everything. Like Germany before the Second World War, almost an entire nation were voting for Hitler. That can happen again, although I don't hope so. We need people who are higher in the spheres of light to guide us through the fog towards the light. When looking to the future, we can all change for the better. Reincarnation for everyone, growing higher in the love of God. I think that's magnificent. Also looked at caged animals, that it can be one life through which we have to learn being patient, to make good from past lives, mirroring with the sphere you are in on earth. Doors will open up for each and every one of us. Trying to improve myself, I'm losing track a bit in feelings, seeing new visions on the shore, getting connected with the inner worlds of myself. Normally, it is one on one in a faraway land, moving through delusions. Where can I reflect that upon? The luck opens to give me passage to another plateau, climbing higher on the mountain, through clouds and many flowers along the way. Not too high, not too low as well. I'm mirroring myself in multiple rooms within universal love, growing higher and to learn how to use them well, not slipping away in the same mistakes. Walking through the fields of grass on a sunny day, a nice wind blows, emperor of your own domain. Pharaohs and priests in the same age, building up the realms of the afterlife, reincarnation afterwards throughout the world, building pyramids everywhere, all believing in an afterlife, maybe a bit differently in the end conclusion. We are living in the age of Christ to learn more about spirituality and the afterlife. I think that's magnificent, learning about the inner maps that will come to us. At the moment, I have a small downfall after I wrote the last vlog, too sensitive in thoughts. I was too intense within myself, writing stories, thinking about someone and afraid to feel others in a way. Gradations of thought mirroring upon frames of the mind before going into the open. Or isn't it? Feeling other people isn't the case though, so I can't get back in my rest again. Not saying that it's easy. So, I'm my own teacher in a way, falling and getting up again, time after time, thinking about subjects to improve my thinking process. It's like repeating yourself over and over again, like waiting in line. You need to be patient. There will be a shooting star from nowhere lighting up the horizon within yourself. Boundaries disappear. It is the right thought at the right moment inside yourself with God. You can't lose yourself within the love of God. Shaking all the time, cold chills, though in a good surrounding eventually. You need to learn yourself the best. Nothing can beat you then. Inside all of the frames that are passing by, you will find the one that will be a perfect match on your painting about life. Changing all the time, not getting stuck inside nothingness. Life is big. Think about the way you feel and think in your body and mind. You can get lost though. Do things in your life you like. If not, then quit with it and find something more suitable. There is more in life in the things you do. Think about future reincarnations. Some things can't be chosen for because that's a part of your soul. There are many things you can choose for within these tides. Don't close doors before learning about the afterlife. The love will grow in all rooms to be seen. Higher and higher. Your dust in all forms. Energy, skin, body and soul. In different layers of the universe. Stars, planets, galaxies, Milky Ways. From big to small, everything is connected. Wednesday, the 23rd of October 2019. Got a comment from someone whose brother is schizophrenic as well, and he could relate to my story in one of my vlogs. I'm trying to be as honest as possible within my mind, what I encounter in my daily routines. In a way, people can relate to that. I think that's nice. Like I said, even when being down and out, try to be as honest as possible what you encounter within yourself. It will be fine eventually. Can take some time though, but I'm positive that you will get out of it eventually. To be in a psychotic episode, you lost big time. That is reality then. You can relate with other people, and in that way it will become less frightened. Like being scared, it will blow itself up in eternity. It is fake though. You will learn eventually from the inner worlds of yourself. Even when being psychotic, there is a way out. Universal love in all rooms you can't see yet, giving things meaning, and because of that you can let go and not get stuck inside of them. I'm getting more rest in my system and let go of the psychotic turmoils. I remember that I was in a psychotic flow for many years on end. Again, frames within frames, fantasy on top of each other, not mirroring with the afterlife, but in madness all the time, projecting that as reality. Even when being scared, there is a better frame mirroring in universal love. Gradations again. The mind is a weird piece in which you can lose yourself time after time. You will grow eventually in the spheres of light. Your inner worlds will be one with the sphere you are in. You can let go of certain frames and build new ones, not stuck inside an eternity, tearing down the walls of medieval times to project yourself in that time. A war on the horizon, earthly encounters with people from the dark spheres and believing in one life within a zeitgeist. Moving in peacetime to learn about your inner worlds, focusing on the afterlife and not on war-driven societies. Reincarnation creates new societies based upon the good of humankind. 24th of October 2019. The hairdresser was here and I had a haircut. Will shave off my beard later on, today or tomorrow. I put a vlog online yesterday, was really enthusiastic about reading my material and wanted to share that with you. I watched some older vlogs as well and it makes sense in my opinion. I don't talk about it much with people in my surroundings. This is my dialogue with the world in a way. Learning along the way, and that is a great feeling. I also put some framed paintings in my room. Think that's nice. I have many more which will still need to be framed. Saving up money for that. That can take a while though. I do like my latest artwork a lot. It gives me satisfaction when making a great piece. But I can always improve myself. 25th of October 2019. It was payday this week. Paid off the usual bills from the health insurance and the phone company. Some cash for tobacco and other. Can manage with the amount I have left. This morning I cleaned the coffee machine again, for the second time this week. Needs to be done. I love coffee. Cycled to the ATM as well. I put some amounts in envelopes for upcoming month, so I won't spend it for other things. Yesterday I put a movie online on YouTube with some artwork I made with pastel. Nice to see my collection grow. Even got 2 comments and a couple of likes. One from Rob Bradley and one from Lava Girl. That does me really well. I'm feeling happy a bit. That is a good thing. That has been a while actually. When being psychotic, your emotions are cut off mostly. I'm listening to Billy Joel at the moment. Autumn arrived, leaves turning red, yellow and brown. Some rain with it. Getting colder as well. Need to go out later on. Buying gifts for 2 birthdays within the family. That is upcoming Sunday. Trying it out again. Not sure how long I will stay there though. There is also an art route this weekend in my hometown. Not sure if I will go there. A friend asked me to come along and I will see that on the day itself. Maybe for an hour or so. In the past I participated in that route as well. Maybe next year. The deadline was in May and I didn't frame my paintings back then. So I will continue to save up money to do so. 26th of October 2019. Last night I went out for 2 hours with a good friend of mine. We went to another shisha lounge in the north part of Amsterdam. In the past I came there regularly. Friendly staff and friendly people. The people over there are a bit older, more from my age. A good atmosphere. It wasn't crowded. We had a nice spot while enjoying a shisha with a cup of coffee. We talked about many things again. About the YouTubes he sent me, but also about the afterlife, God, friendships and other. We are on the same level with many things and I have nice conversations about that. Yesterday I went out to buy the gifts from my family members. I was a bit hungry actually and ordered a poke bowl with salmon and some sushi. It was only €16 and was really full. This evening my nephew will stay here for the night. Hope it will go well. He's 2.5 years old. Last time he was crying a lot. Like I said, I hope it will go well. My brother's dog will stay here as well. I need to let him out before going to bed, so my mother asked me to do so. No problem. No plans for today. Need to go out later on to buy some tobacco and cat food. It's dreary weather outside with rain and grey clouds. While writing, I got a message from my eldest brother, chatting a bit. He lives in the Philippines nowadays and he will start with his new job this Monday. Made the last a cup of coffee and time to start the day. Later on, I'm listening to the first 4 albums from the Foo Fighters. I grew up with them. I remember that my eldest brother let me listen to the first album when it came out. That was around 1996, I guess. The second album from them I bought myself. I dug it a lot. When their third album came out, I saw them live on the 29th of February 2000 in the Melkweg in Amsterdam with some friends. We even chatted with the band on MSN Messenger, if I'm correct, or ICQ. That was also something back then. On the day of their performance. In the past, I saw many bands perform and went to many festivals as well, like Lowlands, Pinkpop, and Werchter. Nowadays, I don't do that anymore. Too crowded for me. The last festival I went to was in 2003. Roskilde in Denmark and Lowlands in the Netherlands. I was already down and out back then, psychotic around the clock. Other bands I saw were Nine Inch Nails, Smashing Pumpkins, Muse, Kings of Leon, Richard Ashcroft, Daves, Paul McCartney, First Aid Kit, Bad for Lashes, Orbital, Amy Mann, Paul Simon, Simon and Garfunkel, Coldplay, Weezer, Lamb, Silverchair, Bush, Pearl Jam, and many, many, many others. That was back then, and I really enjoyed myself visiting concerts all the time. But like I said, that has been a long, long time ago. It's past 11 minutes, so I will keep it like this. I hope you have a really great weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.